Hey everyone! Welcome back to Let's Play with Fire. I'm Fire Princess, and today we are playing with Girart Redwood. He is one of our peasant families. Let's go! Girart here is the local pumpkin farmer. They haven't been in season to actually sell them, but I believe this season he should start seeing some growth for the pumpkins, which will be good. And he actually has a pumpkin carving station as well. So he'll probably sell like carved pumpkins as opposed to just normal pumpkins. But also, Girart is a part of the mining lot for Giles Clark. So he helps with the mining of the lot so that Giles can actually get a decent amount of ore from his lot without putting in a lot of effort. In exchange, Girart gets his rent paid for the land that he's on by Giles so that he doesn't have to pay rent. Now this round, Mally Bradshawe and Girart Redwood are going to get married. They are already engaged, so we are pretty much just gonna head straight over to the church. So a quick look at his family tree. There's Tibby Redwood, started it all, with Isabel and Bryce being Girart's parents. Fulk is the heir for the Redwood family, so he got to stay in the house. Jeanette Redwood is now Jeanette Brockus, who lives with the Brockus family. Also, the youngest child is Elois Redwood. Alright, we're at the New Day Church, so we can get the wedding started. Mally and Girart are both actually sick, so I hope they don't get anyone else sick who is here. But I'm gonna wait till we have Mally with us before I get Emma over so that we can just heal both of them at once. Oh, his sisters are gonna be the flower girls, or the bridesmaids. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. Oh, I need a picture. Hold on. Alright, let's see if the wedding will go through. Sometimes it gets a little finicky. Yes, I know Girart has the flu. It keeps reminding me I'm worried that means he's like really sick. Fell off cue. Let's try again. Switch around Elois and Jeanette. Everyone's watching. They're actually standing kind of right too. Sometimes they get messed up there. He's literally got $0. How do you think he has any money? Yay! Yes, she brought in a little bit of money. I was hoping we would have enough for building a little bit of a house, but $500 is not gonna cut it. Alright, well, Mally and Girart are now married, and you can see Mally is very sick. Well, I don't want to make this a quick wedding, but I also don't want Mally and Girart to die. So, let's at least have them sit down. Join her on the bench. You guys can have a little make-out session in the church. Oh, Elois is sick too. She just sneezed. Why are all the redwoods sick? They're the ones spreading sickness everywhere. Oh, they're snuggling by themselves. Aww. Giles is just gonna stare at them. Aww. I love it though. They're so cute. Oh no, Isabel's sick too. My goodness, it really is the redwoods spreading disease. We'll get the cake cutting done, and then we can start thinking about healing them. Oh, let's take a look at Mally actually now that we have her. So she is a pleasure aspiration with a fortune secondary, and her traits, she is neurotic, eccentric, brave, neat, and brooding. She was very gentle with him. I think she's one of our first couples to be gentle and not stuff it in his face. Oh wow, they're actually gonna sit together? What? This isn't a normal wedding. They usually sit completely, like all the groom and brides tend to sit at different tables, but nope, not Girart and Mally. They actually know how to use a table together. Alright, well they're gonna finish up their cake here and they're gonna go straight home so we can get Emma, so let's go take care of their flu. We're still waiting for them to get back from the church. I wanted to show you I rearranged the place a little bit with the money that we had, which was not a lot. We were able to put down a wall though, so we have the beginnings of a house. And a little bit more for the kitchen, so that way when Emma does come over, they have at least something to give as far as like something that Emma can use to even make nettle soup for them. It's, you know, it's a work in progress. It's a very, very slow work in progress. Girart sent word that he needed Emma to come help him and his new wife. So she is here now. He's gonna chat with her a little bit, just kind of let her know what their symptoms are and that kind of thing for her making them some nettle soup. And today's a Midsummer's Eve, which is why neither of them have to work. And now that Mally's here, I'm actually gonna have her help with the mining so that Giles actually is gonna have a ton of ore to work with once we actually get back to him. Oh my gosh, I just noticed that it's floating. Whoops. I will fix that. Let's see if she can even... Oh, she can. Okay. Alright, you can put the bowl down, Emma, please. Let's go ahead and let's give her a fish. I think a fish will be good enough. Thank you, Emma. You're the best healer ever. They don't even have a table to sit on. Yes, you can feel it hitting. Okay, good. So with that, we're gonna have them get in the tent and consummate this marriage. Neither of them want a kid or anything, thank goodness, because they don't have money for that kind of thing, but we will definitely be doing some risky woohoo at least on their wedding night. These two are up a bit early. It's, 4 in the morning, but that's mostly because they sleep in a tent, and so they're not going to sleep all the way till 6 in the morning like a sim in a bed normally would. Someday they'll be able to afford that. But for now, they're up early. I figure we might as well just get started with the day. They can get some early gardening in and get started with the mining as well. But first, since it is day 2, let's go ahead and roll the random occurrence scenario. Alright, 7 categories. Let's roll our D8. 5. Oh my god, that was too close to death. Well, it may not be death, but it is disaster. Whew, okay, there's 8 categories in this one, so we're gonna roll a D8 again. 6. Oh god, 6 is never a good number. Crop failure. Early frost wipes out entire vegetable or fruit crop. No, 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 no. Their whole pumpkin garden gets to be destroyed then. Oh. That's so sad. That's their whole business. I'm so glad that they at least work with Giles, because if they didn't work with him, they would have nothing. Like, really. I mean, they have nothing already, but this season was supposed to be the good growth season for the pumpkins, and now it's gonna be a failure of a crop. Oh, dang it. Oh, it's so sad. Their entire pumpkin crop just gone. Oh. Well, they have the pumpkin carving station and no pumpkins to carve with it. Well, shoot, I guess that means they'll just go mine. We're at the high-end mining lot bright and early. Mally here is just gonna get to know Giles a little bit just because she is a new worker for him and, figures she should get to know him a little bit. She'll talk with him, just kind of get to know her new boss. And then she's pretty much just going to get started. As you can see, Girart's already started over here. He just went straight to it, went right away. Might as well get started. So they'll probably spend maybe... We'll see how well their needs last throughout the day. They might have to go home early just to nap. Because this is a lot of hard labor. Girart here, we're pretty much just done for the day. He's really hungry and he's quite stinky, and Mally is much the same. So we're gonna give Giles the diamond ore that Girart had in his inventory. And then I think I have a feeling the rubies must have gone to Giles because I don't have that option to give to him. We'll take care of their needs real fast. And let's jump ahead to a different community lot. They both want to go on a date. And Girart really likes sports. He likes soccer. So we'll have them both go play some soccer. We don't know what Mally's one true hobby is yet. So part of this round is going to be trying to discover what that is. Mally and Girart just made it to the Fusty Fields lot. And we're going to have Girart ask Miss Mally on a date. Mostly because they both wanted to go on one. Part of the reason I wanted them to come here too is so that they could beg for money, basically. So that's gonna be part of their date. What a great date. Well, it does not look like Mally's one true hobby is sports. They actually kind of want to flirt and mess around with each other, so we can do that just a little bit, but I actually want them to start begging, so let's do that. Because if we can get enough money to replace the crops that they did have, that would be so nice. At least that way we can try for the pumpkin carving again. She can beg over by the horses, and Girart will beg by the soccer field. And Layla's getting to know Philibert. Interesting. A couple who begs together stays together. We finally got a customer, guys! Orlando, thank you! Or I guess not customer, but someone willing to donate. Well, I think we're only getting the one donation, so let's go ahead and finish out their date like how we normally would with The Sims. Maybe they can make their date soon? Oh, they did! They saved it! Alright, well, with their failure of a begging day, I am gonna have them go ahead and just go home. We will have them woohoo in the tent, but we're gonna hope. We are gonna hope that they don't end up pregnant. Again, the redwoods are up early this morning, but that's okay. I am thinking I wanted to see how many pumpkins they could afford with what they have now. They only have 62 simoleans, so I don't think it's going to be very much, but at least that way we have some pumpkins growing. I hate to have absolutely nothing and then the season's over and we've missed out completely. So we are going to put out as many of these as we can, which looks like literally just a couple. We might be able to do 2 more if we just spend all of their money, which I'm going to because this is going to be their income. They need to have something growing in their yard. He's going to water some pumpkins here and then we'll meet them back on the high-end mining lot to help Giles out with that. I think they did a lot of ruby and diamond yesterday, so let's do emerald and maybe amethyst? Or no, let's do sapphires. We'll do emerald and sapphires today for Giles. And it's really nice. I don't know, I think it's maybe because he owns the lot now, but before it wasn't going straight into Giles' inventory, so Girart was having to hand it to him. But now that he owns the lot, he can just get the supplies directly from them mining, which is so much easier. So we've wrapped up the mining for today at Giles' high-end mining lot, and they went home, took care of their needs, and we are right back out here for the Village Green and Well lot. They're gonna come here today mostly because I want Girart to be begging for money since we know we need that, and we'll leave Mally to see if we can discover what her one true hobby is. For now we've tried nature, definitely, that didn't work, and sports, so neither of those worked, so we're gonna let's try music. Okay, I don't think it's music, otherwise that would have tipped her off right there. Oh boy. She it's a little stuck to her. Okay, I have to try and fix that. Let's see. Let's see if she can go join and then just stop so that she doesn't have this floating in front of her. I don't want that stuck on her forever. Okay, I think that worked. Whew. I was like, great, she's gonna have that on her the whole time. Poor Girart's has no luck right now. Alright, we'll do mechanics, art, oops, art, mechanics, fame. That should give us a decent amount to try. Ooh, it's tinkering, alright. And I will roll for her one true activity and let you guys know what it is come the next sim day, so we know exactly what she likes to do with the tinkering. Let's go see if she can join Girart. There we go. Both of them are begging now. It has not increased their luck. I think lots like this are a little harder to get money because everyone is over here distracted with the instruments and they're paying less attention to the beggars. Well, with this lot being a bust, it looks like we are gonna have to go home empty-handed, so I will see you guys in the morning. These two are up nice and early, and they both actually need-wise aren't too bad. Girart's gonna sponge bathe here real fast, but otherwise they're pretty much ready to go to the mines, so let's go. Today feels like a ruby and emerald day. So they're gonna work on that, and while they do, I'll just let you guys know what Mally's one true activity is within tinkering. And it is robot crafting, which is just so perfect for her because she is eccentric. So I know that doesn't seem like it would fit into a medieval time period, but I'm thinking of it as like she likes to invent things, so she'll come up with things to try and make. I think I have default replacements for a lot of these stuff that the inventing station has. Like, especially with the simbots and stuff, it looks more like wood than it would like metal pieces, which wouldn't really be a thing. Now, whether or not they can ever afford to have a robot crafting station is a completely different thing, because I don't think they will be able to afford that for quite a while, especially because they are still trying to make their own house, let alone something extra like a robot crafting station. I hope someday they can, because I would love for her to be able to do that and to sell a lot of those items in the artisanal gallery where the Beesburys sell things like that, like crafted items. But for now, we'll know what it is, but we can't really do very much with it, unfortunately. After some much needed food and sponge baths, I think we are gonna have these two invite over the Redwood family. Mostly because we haven't seen them in a while. Girart hasn't anyway, and ever since the wedding, I guess, so it hasn't been that long, but I think it'd be nice to have them over for, like dinner or something. Mally's actually a pretty good cook, so I think it would be kind of nice to have them all here. I don't think they've seen this house yet, as far as where Girart actually lives, like what he lives in and stuff, which, I mean, it's not much to show, but at least it's something he can kind of, his family can see the condition that he's living in. And that way too, Mally has more time to get to know them, because she really hasn't got to know his family very well. And I would like her to at least be somewhat closer to them. We'll have her make dinner here in a minute. She's not very hungry, but Girart's definitely getting hungry. And Girart's really tired from all the mining they've been doing. I'm kind of excited to go back to Giles though, because he is gonna have so much ore to work with. Oh my god, he's gonna make so much money. Oh gosh, the skunk is here. No. Hi, Samson. Oh man, I hope it doesn't get too much hotter. They're both starting to overheat, and they really don't have a way to get cool. Like, not even being in the tent would cool them down. Alright, Mally is getting kind of hungry, so we'll go ahead and have her serve some dinner. What should she make? She'll make roast fowl. That sounds like a good dinner. I'm really hoping tomorrow we actually see some pumpkins sprouting. I think it's supposed to take 48 hours. I could be wrong, it could be 72, but I'm really hoping we see something growing so I know it's working. I know a lot of our other plants have worked, so I'm sure it's fine, but I just get like paranoid that it's not working. Everyone get some roast fowl. Look at this. Oh my gosh. That looks so good. At least they all seem to be getting along. Everyone seems to like Mally. Let's see how close Mally is with everyone. She definitely gets along with Folk. 2 chemistry there. And then almost friends with Elois, but really still not friends with Isabel. Alright, well they're gonna pretty much wrap up the night here since Girart's pretty tired. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh, Mally and Girart woke up and were doing their morning routine for the day so we could meet them at the mining lot, and look what just got grown. Yes, it is 48 hours. I think that was right. Oh, okay. It works. It's growing. We have something to use. Oh my god. We want to harvest the pumpkins, of course, because finally, oh my gosh, I'm so ready for this. We've been waiting so long. I have the seasonal plants from Plumbob Keep, so only certain seasons do they actually get pumpkins, which is partly why they have to help with the mining. Maybe that's what we'll do this afternoon, is they can actually have their business open for a little while they sell 4 carved pumpkins. I ultimately decided that the pumpkins will wait to carve until they're done with their mining for the day. That is part of the deal, is Giles gets their work for at least the morning. What pumpkin should we start with? What should be our very first one? Let's go with a ghost. We'll see how this works too. I've never really tried it. I hope they don't mess it up and he loses his pumpkin. That would suck. But I feel like that's a possibility. It's too bad they don't sit on the ground. Oh well, that's okay. It looks so goofy, oh my god. I wonder if it's gonna, like, you have to have a certain amount of skill to make it look better, you know what I mean? Hey, look at that, it's a ghost. Good job, Girart. Yay. Oh, and he can put a candle in. Oh my gosh. Let's just grab the item, because I want to see what that looks like. Okay, jack-o'-lantern is in the inventory. Yay. Oh, and a bowl of pumpkin pulp. Ooh, I didn't know about that. That means we could sell the jack-o'-lanterns and the pumpkin pulp. Or we could use it to stock, but I definitely think we want to do that as a, like, something to sell, you know? So let's put this out, because we could start the business with just a couple of things. Let's go ahead and have Girart start a home business, just so we have one to start. And let's mark that $21 for the pumpkin. Okay, so that's about $6 profit from the pumpkin plant alone. Holy crap, did you see how much that was? Average price of the pumpkin pulp is 80 simoleans. Yes, we are selling that. Ooh, Mally just finished the pumpkin. Yay. That's a cool haunted house. Grab the item. And then let's do another one. Let's carve Ichabod. I don't know what Ichabod is. I'm so excited, guys. We finally get to sell some freaking pumpkins. Look at these. Look how great this looks. You guys need this pumpkin in your game. Like, it's so cool. Folk can work on my garden all he wants. If he's not going to buy anything, he can at least work on the garden. That one's a fun one. Oh, Folk, your butt's in the way. Alright, we have one more pumpkin. Let's do Jack. So now I'm wondering if they have to be the same type of jack-o'-lantern in order for Mally to be able to restock. Yeah, so look, it says out of stock jack-o'-lantern ghost. So in this case, I don't have another ghost, so we're gonna just take that one away, and we're gonna put this one out for Ichabod, and we'll just replace it manually. And then as we get more and more pumpkins, hopefully we'll be able to just kind of leave sections for each type of pumpkin that we make. Or just make similar types of ones. I just want to go through each of them so I can see what each of the pumpkins look like. And we can choose which ones are our favorite for them to actually sell. But it might be a while because there's quite a few options actually. I really, really, really hope Kennedy buys this pulp because 80 simoleans. We can buy more pumpkin plants. Yes! Our last pumpkin has been carved. Oh, I love the Jack one. We're definitely going to have to use that. First simoleon earned! Look at that! We are finally gonna climb our way out of this poverty-stricken household. Okay, you're not hanging out with your brother. As much as you love Folk, we need to restock the most expensive item in your inventory. Holy crap. They're making so much money now! Okay, I think what I'll do is I'm gonna buy 2 more pumpkin plants so they have the same amount that they had before their crops failed originally. And then any money that's left, we're gonna use to build towards the house. Oh my gosh, and the candles in it and everything. Oh, it looks so cool. Please buy this expensive pulp. Come on, you're so close. Please, Brandon. Yes! And that put us to rank 1, everyone. Yes! Oh my gosh. And you know exactly what I'm gonna get too. I'm gonna get the freaking Laterno prize because they need this money so bad. Even with them having to pay some taxes with that Laterno prize, they are so much better off than what they have been. So we're gonna close the business now that we have all our stock out. Their rent is covered by Giles since they help with the mining lot, so they don't have to pay their rent. And they owe a 10% tithe and a 40% income tax. So they do lose quite a bit of their money that they just earned because they owe 630 simoleans basically to Godfrey. So let's go ahead and send that. And then now they have 628 left. So I'm going to go really fast and we're going to update their lot a little bit and see how much we can build with 628 simoleans. I used every bit of money that I possibly could, but they have a couple more plants. I bought 4 more pumpkin plants, so they have a lot more to use as far as making and carving things and getting the pumpkin pulp, because that's the key to their profit. And we have almost a whole box, guys. We have 3/4 of the wall done. And once we do have it done, we should have enough room for just the bed and maybe the kitchen area. I'm hoping we can at least just expand on this as time goes on. But we're almost to a full box. It's so exciting. They're getting there, slowly but surely. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next week.